Obviously, there's housing in there. That's kind of obvious. It goes without saying. Of course, it's there. We'll just talk a bit about that. But I often say there's a difference between houselessness and homelessness. Okay, so a house is a house. It's bricks and mortars and windows and so on. But home is something else. Home is about somewhere where you feel safe, where your families are, where your friends are, and brothers and sisters out there. Maybe they're arguing and playing around, but it's a place where there's a nice smell of food and so on and so forth. And so losing that part of it, if you end up being homeless, is, I think, more significant than losing the bricks and mortar part of it, to be quite honest. And that emotional disconnection after you become homeless and you can't get back to that is very profound, and it leads to very low self-esteem and lacking confidence and so on and so forth. You don't feel part. You are trying to survive every day in the way that you can. And so, I mean, that's one of the reasons we did the Homeless World Cup, is because it's about building a family then through this common global language called football. And I think we saw that today with the panel. Actually, they mentioned it a number of times. You know, it's about a family, it's about a connection, it's about coming back together again and people feeling part of something. And you can see in the players, actually, as the week goes on, the way they are together, the way they're feeling, and you can see it having a positive impact. So that element, which is the kind of softer side of this, I guess, that we don't necessarily have data on, I think is a really, really important part of this. And so, you know, for us at the Homeless World Cup, we keep building the family through the football all the time, and as long as it's making a difference to people's lives, and you heard this morning how much it is, we just keep doing more of it. But I think that, you know, it's so important to understand that difference between houselessness and homelessness as a definition, and then when you understand that, you can start to say, well, these are solutions to it. I think another kind of issue that we're kind of touching on, to be quite honest, when you're looking at solutions, is the way government and society works as well. It's very silo-driven. So, you know, you're in the housing department, but it might be, it's connected to mental health, but that's in the health department, and the two won't actually talk to one another. So I remember when we were talking about Homeless World Cup with governments, they would say to us, well, I think you should go and speak to the sports department. So we go and speak to the sports department and say, no, that's not us, you need to speak to the social welfare department. So we go and speak to the social welfare department, and they say, no, but you need to speak to the sports department. So it's like this ping pong, when actually, you know, the solution's all of these things together, actually, and to have comprehensive policies that come back to understanding this point about the homelessness part of it, which is all of these bits that you're losing, and the solutions lie in putting all these bits together. So in a sense, what we do and what I often talk about and was mentioned today, actually all this is about is kicking a ball, which is really, really simple. Okay, so don't have any policies, just start kicking a ball around. But actually, behind all of that, there's a whole lot of other profound things that are actually happening, okay? Which is sometimes quite difficult to articulate and actually do. But what we're doing is saying, bang, this is it. It's about football, it's about kicking a ball, and it's about bringing people together and being that family. So that's what this is all about.